What you say? Like, what you say? Scroll up. What you say? No, what you say? Nice. No, what you say? What you say? You scroll up. Okay. Put the check. Accept all the terms. Accept. Confirm. Like a motherfucker.
Oh man. Hey, but let's say you hit though.
What that nigga say? Go ahead, accept
Let's say it hit though. 50 G's.
50 G's.
Realistically.
Shit, bro. Like, I want that meal.
Come on, man. Let's say it hit 50 G's. What you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna open up like 2-3 Airbnbs. You know what I'm saying? Buy me some more cars. That's the easy part. You know what I'm saying? They give me a meal though. Them hoes give me a meal. This the play on the code. Them hoes was to give me $1 million. I would take 200. Keep 200. And you know they gonna come ask for their bread back. Yeah. And I'm gonna give them 800 back. And they gonna have to charge that 200 to the game. Nah. They going with me. And whatever I got, that's a good ratio though. You know what I'm saying? You give a nigga $1 million, I'm gonna give you 800,000 back. You gonna have to charge that. That's 80% back.
Gotta charge that.
That's 80% back.
You should be lucky I'm not charging more to the game.
You feel me? I gave you 80% back, bro. Like, you should be happy.
So that 200 gonna be on deferred.
Nah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them boys like 100. They gonna ask for their bread, but I'm gonna get them boys like 100. Yeah. Then give them another 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then it's gonna cap out at like 8.
It ain't gonna cap out at 8 because you gonna.
For me, it is.
If you only give them 100 at a time, you gonna be dipping into the other half of that.
Man, I got that.
That shit gonna cap out at 6.7.
I got that 200 sitting out. Like, this is. I might as well put that hoe on the ground somewhere. That hoe's not going nowhere. Y'all get that 8 back. I'm gonna give you that 8, and I'm gonna make sure I'm building up my credit. Cause y'all really just want y'all bread back. That's the point of them getting them motherfucking loans. They want their money back.
Yeah. But they not getting all of it back.
I'm gonna give them 80%. 80%. Get them boy 800,000.
When they come and ask you for the other 2.
I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got that. I ain't got the 2, bro.
And you think they're just gonna walk away?
After I done gave them 8?
Yeah.
800,000. Come on, bro.
You think they're just gonna be like?
They gonna have to charge. My nigga, if I get them, let's be serious here. If I give a motherfucker $800,000,
let's be serious. You give a motherfucker $100 and he only bring you back 80. What you gonna do?
With that other 20?
Ain't you gonna? Hey, nigga, this
short. I'm gonna be happy with that 80.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
You want the other 20.
I'm gonna get the other 20.
You might want that other 20.
Fuck
but I'm gonna take that.
So
80.
what if your? Hey, so what if your?
You could have not gave you nothing.
Okay, so look. So what if somebody book? Hey, so what if somebody book Child Time Films, right? Mm-hmm. You go out there and you film the work. They give you your deposit. You go out there and you start doing the work. And they walk up to you and say, man, I know we agreed on $1,000, but here go 800, man. I'm gonna keep that other 20. And you know what I'm saying? You just be happy with it. Just be lucky I didn't give you just $5. You know what I'm saying?
If you say you happy with it,
tough titties.
Oh, get the fuck out.
I ain't talking about tough titties for me, tough titties for them.
Loan me $100.
I'm saying, not Cap. I'm saying,
I'm
not. But Cap, I'm not talking about $100. I'm not talking about
loan me $1,000.
I'm talking about $1 million.
Loan me 10 grand.
Listen what I'm saying.
I'll bring you back 8.
And that's not a bad deal. It's really not.
For me, it's not, dog.
For anybody.
Come on.
80% of if I give you $1,000 and I say, hey Cap, man, I'm gonna say, here go a rack. I just need my rack back, you know what I'm saying, in 6 months at least, bro. You know what I'm saying, whatever. And then goddamn me, next month you be like, I ain't got the rack, but I got 8 for you. Here you go.
You ain't gonna ask for the other 200?
I mean, I'm gonna keep on asking for it, just like they gonna keep on asking for it.
If that's the case, just give me $200 and let me walk away, and not have to pay you for nothing.
But they not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They can ask for it all they want to. I'm just saying, I'm being honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all looking and folks to get a motherfucking money away, y'all give me $1 million. I'm gonna give you 8 back. 800,000 back. I'm not gonna give you the full $1 million. I don't give, cause that's 80%, bro. That's a good ratio. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You need to fake the funk. I'm not finna give them the whole meal back.
Hey,
and then be stuck out.
Hey, you out
How
there?
The fuck you gonna get $1 million and then be stuck out all the way out and you don't have no more to
raise your hand. Oh, no. Raise your hand. Say something in the comments.
Yeah.
If you will ever loan this motherfucker.
But if you give them up, if they give you $1 million.
You destroying your credit. That bitch looking like a 300 right about now.
I'm telling you.
They can't get shit from
Dog.
you.
That bitch looking about.
Dog.
Get back now, nigga. I'm your credit.
Dog.
That's $1 million though. If they gave you $1 million, what you doing with it?
I'm gonna put $350 in the bank and let that sit there for taxes, cause I know they finna come asking for taxes. If they give me $1 million, I'm gonna have to pay at least $350 in taxes.
Okay, you gonna pay half of that.
If they have, well, then I'm gonna sit down $400.
Can't tax it if it's in the ground. They can't tax that motherfucker. I ain't putting shit in no bank. I'm putting that bitch in the ground. I'm hiding it.
That nigga say they can't tax it if it's in the
I'm
ground.
gonna take my 200 and I'm gonna put that bitch in the ground. I'll put that bitch up under the motherfucking bed.
The rest of my, the majority of the rest of my money, I will go put in some stocks and funds and accounts where the government could not tax them. That's exactly what I would do.
Nah, that's a brilliant plan. So you can plan on paying them back, all of it.
Now, if you put your money in certain places,
do you plan on paying them back?
What you mean?
If they give you $1 million, they didn't just give it to you. They lend you $1 million.
Yeah, I plan on paying them back. But I plan on turning the money into,
right.
You know, I plan on opening a business to where the business itself could pay the $1 million back.
Yeah,
I don't really need no profit.
See, you looking at it from the street.
I don't really need no profit.
I'm looking at it like I know I don't need the $1 million. I know I don't need the $1 million. Give me 200, and I know what I can do with 200.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't need $1 million.
You don't need $1 million to get your shit straight.
You right now would probably fuck your life up with $1 million.
No, I wouldn't. I get them boy back 800,000.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
See,
and get that too, and then I go to work off of that too, and then I'm gonna flip that too to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like it might take me 2-3 years, but I'm gonna flip that to $1 million for sure. But at least you know what I'm saying, and then paying back that 800,000 out that $1 million, it should build my credit more. If I take the time to pay it back, and then maybe in 7 years I might give them that 200 back. Say, man, I appreciate y'all boy. Y'all boys was good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just charge to the game.
Would you loan money to this motherfucker?
Like on that $1 million, you could look at that $1 million and say, okay, well shit, okay, what's the terms on it paying it back? Now if I got 10 years to pay it back, I'm finna go invest that whole, like I don't
want a whole $1 million, bro.
But listen to what I'm trying to tell you though.
Not on a loan. For a loan, I don't want a whole $1 million.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's say I got 10 years to pay it back. I'm looking at title, I'm looking at whatever. Woo. Okay, I know that's making money.
Right.
So okay, let me bust down. Let me see. Okay, hey, what I got? Okay, what I'm gonna research shit to make money.
Right.
And I ain't talking about no 10,000.
Right.
Okay, $1 million. Okay, if I got $1 million, I can flip that bitch and make $5. I'm gonna go make $5 million and get them their $1 million back, and I'm sitting on $4 million.
That's cool.
Nigga, that's the business.
You sitting on $200K with your plan. He's sitting on $4 million with his plan.
But I bet you I'll be able to get to $10 million from that 200,000. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you. Now, bro, if you take 200,000, man, and let's say you got 200,000,
you gotta get out that street, man.
But I'm saying, if I'm just nice, I'm saying, bro, if they give, I don't need $1 million in loans, loans. If I go win $1 million, I come up on, if I hustle my way to $1 million. Like that's different. I don't want $1 million in. I don't want $1 million in debt.
Okay, so let me.
I'll take 200,000 in debt. You see what I'm saying though? I don't want $1 million in debt.
I could deal with
200,000 in debt.
I could deal with owing somebody $1 million because I'm gonna flip that.
So let me.
I don't want $1 million.
I would take $1 million because it's not $1 million of my money.
I'll take
it's somebody else's money that I could invest and make more money. I'm not taking my money. I'm taking somebody else's money and making more money. Do you know that Jay-Z ain't put up his money?
You know, I think a lot of people, bro, like a lot of people got $1 million, they really wouldn't even know what to do with it.
Man, shit. Give me $1 million, I'm gonna show you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
give me $1
I
million,
know, not even you or you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I know a lot of people. They got $1 million. They really wouldn't. Niggas might say, oh, "I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." You know, I'm just saying niggas in general. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might say, "Man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this." Bro, like, you don't need that much bread.
Help me
to be in debt. I'm thinking about the debt word.
Help me earn $1 million, and I'll show you what to do with it.
That's cool. Helping you earn $1 million is
help
one
me
thing.
Earn $1 million,
but being
I'll show you
$1 million in debt is another.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So
it's $1 million in
so
debt.
Let me ask you this: so if you got 200,000 sitting, and somebody say, "Here go $1 million," where's the debt at on your end?
What you talking about? They just say, here go $1 million?
Listen to what I'm asking.
Right. I'm trying to get clarity.
You got $200,000 of your own money.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody say, here go $1 million.
Just here?
No, alone.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I'm trying to explain something to you. If you got $200,000,
yeah,
and somebody say, okay, here go $1 million loan.
Y'all should see the look on this nigga face.
Where is your debt at in your money?
I'm debt free in my own money. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole fucking key of this shit.
But I'm saying, my nigga, like if you saying, give me $1 million in a loan, bro. Then what I'm saying, $1 million in debt. I don't want $1 million in debt. I'll take 200,000. You know what I'm saying? I'll take 200,000 in debt.
Out of that 200,000 to go invest in something.
You think I'm gonna go take 200,000 to go shopping?
You creating debt right there.
Hey, I'll take $1 million in debt if it give me $1 million in cash right now.
Okay,
go
ahead. 9
times out of 10, if you smart, you're not finna go and make just $1 million.
If you give me
$1 million, you're gonna invest in something.
Hey, if you give me $1 million right now and you tell me I'll give you 20 years to pay me back, even if the interest rate is so high that I got to pay you back $2 million in 20 years, I'm taking that deal.
I'm
taking that deal.
And I believe in myself enough to
that's cool.
I'm taking that deal.
But what I'm saying on my end, bro, like not only just reiterating the fact that I don't want $1 million in debt, but like $200,000, and then if I pay back $800,000, I have $1 million in better shape too. You know what I'm saying? Credit, all that shit. I'm gonna take that 200,000, make some money off of that 200. I'm not cool with just being $1 million. Like I don't like to this day. I don't think I owe anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't paid a car note in like 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't pay car notes. I don't like debt. I just don't like debt. I ain't scared about shit. I just don't like debt. I don't like debt.
How can you be in debt if you take?
That's $1 million, nigga. If $1 million is a debt.
How can you be in debt if you take that million and invest?
It's still because
you make $3 million.
My nigga,
you
like
pay them that million
okay,
back, and you got $2 million.
Okay. Check this out. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you got $1 million, you're not guaranteed to turn that home into another $1 million. That's first. Okay, that shit sounds cool. That's first. Like you're not guaranteed. It's nothing written in stone in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? To say, man, if you got $1 million, but you get what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying ain't nothing set in stone.
I always want to bring God into it, man.
What I'm saying is, man, ain't nothing set in stone to say, if I give you $1 million, you for sure finna turn that hoe into another $1 million. Let me finish, bro. Nothing to say you for sure gonna turn that hoe into another $1 million. For one, that's first thing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, let's say you got $1 million and you say, okay, I'm finna get into the real estate business. Or let's say you say, what kind of business would you start?
Okay, so
what kind of business would you start? Okay, what business would you start?
Hold on, let me answer your question, nigga. It ain't about, if I got $1 million, it's not about starting a business.
Okay, how would you invest that money?
First of all, I'm gonna give it somebody who know business.
Okay, if I gave you $1 million today, if I went outside and say,
I'm gonna look at Amazon off the rip, because I already know Amazon is fucking killing the game. Amazon killing the game. So that's first off. I'm gonna look at Amazon. I'm gonna say, okay, well shit, can I sit at the table with the people at Amazon? Okay, I got 10 years to pay this loan back. Look, I got $1 million to invest in this company. And then I'm gonna get with the people that I ain't gotta know all this.
How you gonna get in touch with the people? You don't even know the people at Amazon.
Trust me.
It's $1 million. $1 million is not a lot of money to billionaires.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Just listen to what I'm saying.
Just because you got $1 million don't mean you on the same playing field. Just because you got $1 million don't mean you on the same playing field as fucking Amazon. You know how many millionaires it is in the world that would like to work, collide with Amazon or collaborate?
You go to the motherfuckers and you say they open for investments. Trust me.
So I'm saying, so what's the play? You gonna go to Amazon and then what?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna get somebody who know the business.
What kind of like shipping?
No, not. See, you talking about shipping?
You said Amazon, nigga. We talking about Amazon, right?
Man, I can't. You know what? I'm gonna stress myself even because this ain't talking about no shipping.
I'm saying, you gonna talk to the people about Amazon about what? You gonna talk to the people about
investing in the company.
You go buy you some stock then, right?
No.
What you saying?
No. No, listen to
what would you do with your $1 million, bro?
This nigga do not understand.
What would you do with your $1 million? What'd you do with your $1 million?
First thing I go do is I go buy me a couple of townhomes and rent properties.
Okay.
That's the very first thing I'm gonna do. Go give me at least 2 of those.
Okay.
Cause that's.
And they're gonna be about how much you willing to spend on them?
About 200 at the most a piece.
400. Okay.
Rent houses, so that's 400.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take about $100 grand. I'm gonna put that up for my son somewhere. I'm gonna let that $100 grand sit somewhere and grow. Probably like an IRA, untaxable. Can't tax me on that $100 grand. I'm gonna take another $100 grand and put an IRA.
So, before let's go back to the house.
I ain't finished. I ain't finished. You asked me about my $1 million. I'm telling you, I'm gonna spend my $1 million, nigga. God damn it. I'm gonna put an IRA on my son. Then I'm gonna get an IRA for myself in about $100 grand. I'm gonna take $100 grand. Then I'm gonna put that in the stock market. Let that $100 grand grow and invest in shit. Then the rest of the money will be all spent on business ventures. All of it. Every dime.
Okay, so and that's with them asking, you know what I'm saying, 10 years. That's like 10 years, right? That on the return on the loan.
20 years. It's $1 million loan, dog.
So we went from 10 to 20. Okay.
Niggas get houses for 20 years. I can't get 20 on $1 million. The house ain't.
You want 20 on $1 million?
Yeah, I want 20 years on $1 million. Fucking right. Fucking right.
I feel y'all boys, but I'm just not okay with the whole. I'm not cool. I'm not cool with
I'm
that.
cool with. I mean, before the cameras turned on, you heard my credit score. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that.
Take $1 million and make $4 million. You pay them people their money back.
Bro,
for sure.
Bro, you could pay them niggas $1,000 a month between the little plan I just gave. You could pay them niggas $1,000 a month, or put $1,000 a month in some type of account and let that money start to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, money, you gotta know how to make money work for itself. Just because you have $1 million don't mean that's the only $1 million you got. You could turn $100,000 into $1 million in investing.
Definitely.
You got to make your money grow.
Definitely. Say, what you gonna do? Sit down and talk to him about deliveries.
I'm just trying. I'm trying.
Talk to Jay-Z about rap.
Hey, but
Amazon.
Untaxable accounts is the way to go when you have that kind of money. Because you're gonna spend He just said they're gonna come take half of your $1 million.
Okay, let's put the $1 million into perspective in a record deal.
I'm gonna go look at ACC.
In a record deal.
Okay,
what they got to?
I'm gonna make it plain for you. I'm gonna make it plain for you.
First thing I'm gonna do is put you in some ACC business.
I don't need no business class. Look, first, let's compare it to a record deal, right? You know what I'm saying? And this really, I like this kind of conversation though, but this type of shit.
You already off because you got to work for that $1 million.
Listen what I'm saying. If they sign you for $1 million, right? If a record, come on, bro. Like, can I finish, bro? Like, if I sign you for $1 million,
you got to work for the $1 million.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in debt to me now, right? On the record, like if an artist signed a contract with a record label to say, man, you finna sign for $1 million. You are you're contractually in debt, basically.
That's the deal I take. I have to agree to that.
Business venture.
That's record deals are business ventures. There's one business to another. The artist and the company.
That's a record.
An artist is a company, and the fucking record label that he getting the fucking brand from is a company. Correct or incorrect?
Sort of.
That's no fucking sort of. That's
record label,
correct.
A record label pretty much subcontracts an artist for their talents and the rights to their name.
Nevertheless, so when a
nevertheless,
I can't even complete my point.
Well, how you gonna say?
I can't complete my point.
You starting out wrong.
I'm not starting out wrong, nigga. Like if you go to
that nigga turned up, boy. That nigga turned up.
If you sign for $1 million, that's essentially
a deal, not a loan. It's two differences.
It's not, bro.
A record deal
and a
loan.
It's not a difference. Right. It's not a difference, bro. Depending on the contract, right?
Here's the difference.
That's like saying a 360 deal is a loan.
Here's
because
the
you
difference.
got to pay that money back. You think when you go and you gonna sign for $1 million and then they gonna say, let
me tell you what the difference is.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you digging that, huh?
I like that.
Hey, let me tell you what the difference.
Let me finish. Hold on, because I want to get my point out. Because you're not even letting me get my point out.
Let me tell you what the difference between a record deal and a loan is.
Come on.
You ready? If I sign a record deal and I have $1 million budget, and my records don't sell, I am not required to pay that money back. You see what I'm saying? They'll just drop me from the label. I didn't make no money. They'll write their losses off on their taxes as a loss. Right. And on a loan, whether you make money or not, you are required to pay that money back.
So what is a 360 deal?
A 360 deal means I get a cut from everything you have going on. 360-degree angles of your career.
So
show, merch, music.
Because I put the money in. I've loaned this money to your artistry. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I can get if I say, okay, Cap, here go $100,000.
It's only a loan if the artist is making bread. Then the person says, okay, it's time for me to recoup my investment.
Man, on the cool, man, I don't even know what kind of conversation I'm having at this point.
I know you don't, because this is out of your league, buddy. This is out of your league. I know you don't.
Take it easy on these niggas in the comments, bro. Take it easy on these niggas in the comments, dog.
This is one time. Please get in the comments. Please. Hey, the dopest comment, period. I'm gonna put a little gift in your Cash App, dog. I promise. You got my word on that. The dopest comment. I'm gonna put a little gift in your Cash App, dog.
DeVry University.
That boy got that stimmy. That boy just
can't tell him. Boy got stimmy brain.
I ain't got no motherfucking stimmy.
You got stimmy brain, dog.
But check this out.
Looking tight over there.
So look, man.
You got them hoes done.
So look, man. Can I make my point? If y'all niggas don't mind, and then y'all can say I'm wrong.
How you gonna make a point? And it's
I'm saying, but y'all can tell me I'm wrong in the bitch afterwards. I just want to make my point. You know, he got it off his chest. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got it about the way.
You wrong in the bitch.
But you wrong in the bitch, and you wrong in the bitch, and this is why. In comparison to a record deal, right? Just for instance, I just want you to hear because it's the same shit, bro. I can't even finish. You know what I'm saying? I can't finish. So look, if a motherfucker say, okay, here go $1 million, you know what I'm saying? And you got $1 million, you know what I'm saying, a budget or whatever, right? You got $1 million budget, that's what the fuck you niggas was talking about. You was talking about $1 million budget, you know what I'm saying? You go spend this bread, right? You got to shoot a music video, right? You shoot a music video costs, let's say you do a pretty good music video, it'll cost $15,000 or something like that, because you got to rent this car and you got to get this motherfucking car over here and the camera crew and grip crew and all this shit here. And then you gotta go to all these different places, shit like that, to go do this shit. And let's say you say, man, I need some fresh clothes, right? I can just take it out the budget, you know what I'm saying? $1 million budget. Whoop, whoop. Then you start cutting into all that $1 million, right? $1 million start going down. Then how do they get their $1 million back? How do they get their money back? Do you think you gonna start getting paid before they get paid? No, they gonna get their money back first. You know what I'm saying? I gave you $1 million. I've got to get my bread back first. You think they're just giving away money like here go $1 million? But I'm talking about a record deal in this particular. I'm not talking. Fuck that. I'm talking about a record deal in this particular instance. I'm not talking about. I'm comparing it to that, but I'm not talking about that directly. I'm talking about if a motherfucker. Okay, cool. Whatever. I am Hype South.
I'm the one that know what he's talking about, man.
And this is the Throw in the Game podcast.
Oh, he hot. He don't even want to do the intro with me no more. He hot.
I introduce him.
He hot.
He can do whatever. We keep on going.
He hot.
Okay, what's the topic?
Same shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, speaking of deals and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? On the cool, Jay-Z he got to deal with Moet. Cause we ain't been in this motherfucker in a long time. He got to deal with Moet.
Hey, you know what? Can I let you know that I have really enjoyed not talking to your ass for a few days?
For real?
Yeah, it's been nice.
Damn.
I miss you, buddy. Give me a hug.
I'm okay. Cause you wrong. You wrong. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could Google. I could call a fucking entertainment lawyer and get some shit straight around this motherfucker.
I got an entertainment lawyer on deck. Yeah. We can invite her on the podcast.
Hey, man. I don't really want to waste my time talking to her like that. I talk to her on my personal time. I don't want to bring up shit like that.
Been drinking too much, man?
I have.
You been traveling, dog. Vegas, Atlanta.
Nah, I've been drinking a lot.
You been Houston, Atlanta, Vegas for real,
and
huh?
I drunk so much goddamn
You
liquor
been
last
Houston,
night.
Atlanta, Vegas for real.
Nah, please.
Yeah, oh, you don't even listen to me. Yeah, I forgot. If it ain't screw, you don't know what that means.
I drank so much motherfucking liquor last night. I literally probably had like 6 different kinds of liquor.
Why you ain't invite me, dog?
Cause I really didn't know I was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of last minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about nigga Casamigos, Patron, Azul, some shit with a big old white and blue bottle. Shit was the smoothest motherfucking tequila I ever had in my life.
That's cool. I got drunk
Smoother
without
than
you.
a bitch.
It's cool.
I know you got drunk.
I'm over here drinking my
I know you
electrolytes.
got.
Yo, man,
I know you
I'm
got
over here on
drunk.
my electrolytes,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I know my nigga got that bounce back kit.
I'm telling you.
Hey man, I was out with baby. I'm not finna bring you niggas out when I'm with my motherfucking old lady. You know what I'm saying? It was an outing with me and my old lady.
We can double date. We can double date.
Nah, I don't like them all. Did you like double dates growing up
No.
or coming up?
No.
I don't really. You like them all coming up?
Yeah.
I never liked them all.
Let them bitches go run off and do what the fuck they do for like 30 minutes and text.
Oh, so you ain't talking about like going out to eat together and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Then them bitches go run off and then you could text all your other bitches while that bitch is entertained with that bitch. And then when they come back, you can just put your phone back down like, baby, it's all you.
You gonna stay on the market forever thinking like that. You'll never get off the market, homeboy. I'm trying to get you off the market on the slick over here. You know what I'm saying? You trying to stay, you know what I'm saying, off the motherfucker.
Well, you said
on
back
the
in the
market.
day,
My
man.
fault. Yeah.
You said back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z did the Moet shit. Kanye, 6.6 billion.
You know they made another report that said that was a mistake. It's really
Shit.
yeah, it's really like 1.6. That ain't no shade. Damn, it's still 1.6 billion though.
No shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck they made that kind of mistake?
Don't ask me, man. I ain't write the paper.
'Cause I read something. They say the nigga had 1.7 billion just from what he invested in the schemes. In the Kim Kardashian, like her line that she did with the underclothes, the onesie.
That nigga still rich as
shape up
fuck.
shit.
He's still rich as fuck.
That nigga
1.6 billion.
Billy.
God damn.
Damn,
Billy.
I can't believe that's some whole ass shit.
I'd be $1 billion in debt too.
Yeah.
If it mean
Don't say dead around that nigga. You know that nigga gonna get up and start running.
I don't fuck with the debt, man. I like my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I like my motherfucking freedom.
Man,
dog.
that's
You know what I'm
funny.
saying?
That's funny.
Financial
man.
freedom. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, man. But when they said that shit, they came out, they said that the nigga
Oh
was,
yeah, it's out there. It was like a couple days after they released that shit.
damn, how the fuck you make that type of error? How you get
I'm pretty sure-
you get $5 billion off?
I'm pretty sure Kanye is glad the error got fixed.
Shit.
Motherfucking, I'm telling you, when creditor, cause trust me, he still got debt too.
Cause motherfuckers, they broke that shit
Hey,
all the way down. They were like
Kanye got
1.7. That's his business. You know
And
what I'm saying?
he also got Billy's.
And I think on the cold, I think that nigga.
He got there by borrowing money.
Man, whatever was clever for this nigga, man.
Hey,
I
I'm just
don't
saying.
need
I'm
$1
just
million,
saying. What made it to $1 billion?
Hey,
Jay-Z kind of did the same thing. Got there by borrowing money.
I don't. Well, who money he borrowed? Who money he borrowed?
He's borrowed money plenty of times.
For what?
If I could explain it to
People
you,
richer than
it
you or
ain't-
I.
it ain't
Or
Jay-Z
and him.
money. When you do a LLC, when you do a business, it's the business that go into debt, not you. See, you gotta understand.
I get all of that, bro. Like LLC is his own. You know, I get all that. But I'm saying I get all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I get all that, and I'm sure they get all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like shit. At the end of the day, I don't want $1 million in debt, but
Hey.
I'd take 200
Hey,
in debt.
on the cool
Cause
though.
I know I can. If I'm 200 in debt, I know I can get up out that hole quicker than what I can get up out that $1 million in debt. And I don't need 20 years to pay back $200,000.
No, I'm saying with the million.
I don't want to be in debt to anybody for 20 years.
You're not in debt.
Nigga, you think when they send him fucking letters and shit, who they asking for? They asking for the company, but it's my company.
50 filed bankruptcy on one of his business.
That's cool.
On one of his business, and then the next
Right.
day start another business.
Right. That's
When
cool.
You understand business?
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be $1 million in debt. Point blank. Period. If them boys send you that bread, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers. That EIN is attached to who name? Your name, right?
It's attached to
I'm okay. All right. What you got, man? What you got?
It's attached to the business.
That's cool. What you got, man? What you got, man?
I'm laughing at
If
you,
you do a
dog.
DBA, if you do a DBA, if you do an LLC, that shit is attached to the business. That's the whole point of doing an LLC. Take it off your name. Well, I'm trying to school you on something, but I'm gonna let you do your hat like that.
Hey, why do you?
I'm really trying to school you.
Hey,
on
why
something.
you? Let me ask you this question: why do you get frustrated when a nigga telling you something you don't want to hear?
Cause man,
This nigga say EIN go on your name when you do an LLC. Nigga, that's the whole point of doing the LLC, so it come off your name.
Why do you get frustrated?
That's the whole point.
Why do you get frustrated?
I'm not frustrated.
Nigga, I'm getting that apple.
He say,
Phoenix.
I'm
No,
not.
the fry.
I'm not.
You
I'm
gonna
not
start
upset.
low. The fry.
I'm not
Why?
frustrated. I'm not frustrated.
Please answer that question.
I'm not frustrated.
Please answer the question though.
What's the question?
Why-
Re-ask that motherfucker.
Why do you get frustrated when a nigga telling you something you don't want to hear?
I don't think I'm frustrated for one, but for two, man, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't want to be hearing no bullshit that I don't really want to hear. Cause it's my life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well,
It's my life. It's bullshit I don't want to hear.
Let me ask you.
No, I'm saying, like, he asked me a question. I'm just answering your question, bro. Like, whether it's you, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? My mama, my brother, my wife, whoever the fuck. Cause like, if I don't want to hear it, I don't fucking want to hear it. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my choice.
I thought if you asked
You know what I'm saying?
It's your choice.
That's my choice.
I'm just like trying to learn,
Yeah.
cause I don't get it.
That's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
That's okay.
That nigga put his hat over his head. He went ham on that. I bet your hat stank. It's been on your head all day and shit. You was
You've been fighting afterwards, huh?
Nah, man, it ain't even about that. Cause I think on the
they
cool.
don't think that. Those
Nah, I think at the end of the day, man, like
This
these
good
are
conversation though.
These are,
Yeah.
a damn good
It's good conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Whether motherfucker agree with you, motherfucker agree with me, or agree with you, or whether they have their own reservations.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it's good conversation because that's the kind of conversation we need to have in our community anyway. We need to have more financial conversations.
I'm gonna say this here. If I can help you,
I don't want no help.
Just listen to me.
I don't want no
Okay, you
help.
don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
no
I don't
help.
want no help.
Let me say this.
He said it.
Let me get you to
Fuck
think
it.
just a little bit different.
I don't want to think
Just
different.
listen,
I don't want to think
okay,
different.
That's cool. Okay, so let me just say this.
Okay, cool.
Let me just say this. Anytime you create a LLC, so you know when you
No. So they'll know. Don't tell. You're not talking to me.
So they'll know.
So they'll know.
Anytime you create a LLC, you create a LLC so you don't have to use your social. Anybody in business.
Right. You get an EIN. EIN is separate from, you know what I'm saying, social. It goes to the company, all that shit. You know, I get it.
That go to the company.
You know what I'm saying?
That don't have nothing to do with you.
Google the shit. Get you some information, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want to know, what would you do with your $1 million? You know what I'm saying? Do you want $1 million in debt? That's what the real question is. And I think that's what we're going to title the video. Do you want $1 million in debt?
Oh,
That's whack.
weak.
What's wrong with that?
That's whack.
What's wrong with that?
That ain't how we start the conversation.
But that's what it really is, though. Like, it's asking motherfucker. That's really on the cool,
Hey,
bro.
when you in your bag, boy, you go deep
You know
in
what
your
I'm
bag, don't you?
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
But
he
what
done
it
took
really
his
is.
jacket off
This nigga hiding that
now. He
motherfucker.
ready now.
Yeah.
He ready now.
Y'all don't think that's a good title?
You deep in your bag. You deep in your bag
You
right
don't
now. You deep in your bag.
You don't think that's a good? You don't think
Who
that's a
gonna
good
say
title?
hell yeah? I want $1 million debt. Who gonna just jump up and say hell yeah, nigga?
Cause nigga might hop on that home and be like, nigga might say, man, I ain't got a pot to piss in, want to throw it out, man. Hell yeah, I'll take that $1 million in debt. Fuck it. We can die tomorrow.
Would you take $1 million loan and have 20 years to pay it off? Name me
No.
something like that.
Oh.
Name me something like that.
Okay, I'm just.
So by the time y'all see this video, it's gonna have a name. And yeah, I guess you'll know the answer.
Yeah, you're here looking at the motherfucker. but on the cool though, man, like what's too big of a loan for you?
Ain't
Loan.
nothing too big of a loan.
Motherfucker said, man,
It's
I
not.
loan
It's
you
not
$1 billion.
Hey, it's not the amount of money that could ever be too big for me. It's the interest rate and the you know.
What you gonna do with
It's
the
the
money?
details of the loan that matter.
It's what you gonna do.
It don't matter if
really
it's
hate
$1,000. It don't matter if it's $1,000 or 10 million.
So are y'all looking at me like I'm crazy or talking to me like I'm crazy because I don't want
I'm
to
just
be in
looking at
debt?
you like you crazy.
Like, is it a problem? Is it a problem with me not wanting to be in debt? Because that's all I'm saying. Like,
I think you're.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't like from what I see, your short-sighted fears are stopping you from seeing the long-ended version of this.
But 200,000 is still good.
If you happy, if that's where you happy at, go be happy. I'm gonna take the milli.
Like, I know not to put. Hold on. Let me get off right quick. Hold on. You goddamn it. Hold on. Not this bitch like a fuck with me. Nah, for real, what? This nigga's a motherfucker, man.
They gonna be like that nigga today. And when we started out, the whole conversation started out with this. This the whole conversation when we started out.
Man.
We was talking about them giving.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
We was talking about the PPP thing. We was talking about them giving you a loan. First of all, when they do PPP, they're not giving you a loan. They're giving your business.
Oh, you keep on saying the same fucking thing over and over and over. This is what I'm saying, though, Nice. This is what I'm saying, bro.
Yo, thinking, bro, you need to.
You don't even know what you was saying.
I forgot what I was gonna fucking say.
You don't even know what you.
Damn. What the fuck was I gonna say?
Let me ask you this: answer this question? Is there a difference if somebody give you $1 million loan and your business $1 million loan? Is there a difference?
Yes, a difference.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay, cool. Now can I get off?
Yeah, now you can get off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now you can
At the end of the day, I'm going to reiterate this stance so hopefully I can jog my memory because every time I start saying something, I can't even fucking finish because our producer extraordinaire keep cutting me off because he want to learn me something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to learn shit today. Okay. I just want to talk.
See, you deep in
we ain't been here. Look, you
deep
get off on me again.
Look, you deep in your bag.
Look, man.
You deep in your bag today.
Look, man, we having fun. I'm having
fun. Hey, I'm in the corner. I'm here for the 3-point shot when you need it.
Yeah.
Take it to the hole, homeboys. Do your thing.
Man. So,
do your thing.
But I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I was gonna say at this point. Cause I can't even fucking remember.
All right, cool. Well, pass me the ball. Go back to the top of key. Reset the offense. You know what I'm saying?
Work down low, Dream. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Nah, man, but the million, me too. You know what I'm saying? $1 million loan. You said is $1 million. Nothing is too much.
No, the amount of the loan will never be too much. It's the details of the loan that could be too much.
And it's the plan that you have.
It's the interest rate. It's the penalties. It's the how long is the, you know what I'm saying? What's the term of this loan agreement? All that shit.
I just never been a big fan of loans, bro. And I just never been like I
wouldn't be a big fan of a $10,000 loan, but a life-changing, generation altering $1 million loan. I'm taking that shit.
It's a lot of bread. Look, this was I remember now. And not to put my business out there or nothing, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I know I done had, it was a points of times in my life where I had like pieces of money. You know what I'm saying? Chunks of bread.
I dig it.
And it, you know what I'm saying? It was a decent amount of bread. And flipping the bread is easy to, you know what I'm saying? Like you go on that motherfucker, like I done took so many losses trying to flip bread. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what entrepreneurs do.
Right. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make a point here. You know what I'm saying? Like to what I'm saying, if a nigga just think, that's why I said in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, nigga get $1 million, it's not guaranteed that a nigga gonna turn that into something. And y'all might be better businessmen than me. You know what I'm saying? Like if that make y'all feel better, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying 50, let's say it was 50,000. And a nigga say, okay, I'm gonna go do this, and I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna go do this. And you do that, but then not having all of the experience in that lane, you're going to run into obstacles, you're going to run into hurdles, and then you kind of getting set back. Then you say, okay, I'm going to go do this. Then before you know it, you know what I'm saying, you done fucked off of your bread, not even fucked it out, but you done spent some money trying to invest. All I'm saying is $1 million in debt for me. I don't want $1 million to say, hey, man, because what if your business plan don't work? Because that's part of entrepreneurship, right? Just like you said, don't make it to where it's only one side. When I'm talking about something that I'm gonna do, just like you said, oh, that's part of entrepreneurship. So if that's 100,000, I'm fucked off. I done hit some obstacles and lost some bread on 100. And let's say you talking about the same thing on a meal, like shit. Motherfucker might get $1 million and not be able to flip the pack right. You know what I'm saying? Might have all the thought process on how to do it. I like your plan though. I ain't gonna lie, I like your plan with the real estate and the
fucking right.
The 100 here and the 100 there.
I done thought about what I'm gonna do with $1 million.
But the only question I got is, Okay, you say 20 years to pay it back. And this is so I need clarity. At what point do they start asking for the money?
It wouldn't matter to me.
So
if they said, look, I don't
and
know.
what's a decent interest rate on a meal?
I ain't never had a meal, so I don't know.
But it's figures.
I don't know.
I'm finna bust out. Since we finna talk figures, I'm finna bust out the calculator right now. I'm finna bust out.
And what's an unreasonable? What's it called?
It's me talking to you because you looking at it different. I'm looking at it from if you said the PPP, if we talking about PPP, they don't give you a loan. They give your business a loan.
That's cool.
And your business is responsible for paying that loan back. What do your business do? Your business is doing business to generate money.
Right.
So what you do is you make profit. You
take
that money and make profit.
So look, I just did the little numbers, right? For $1 million loan, you'd have to give them niggas basically $4,200 a month for 20 years.
Yeah.
So
with what kind of interest rate though? That's just straight with the meal with no interest rate.
Okay, I did that straight with the meal, no interest rate. So
that's gonna be gonna be large. It's gonna be more than that with the interest rate.
You gotta give
and
them.
then the end of that,
you gotta let me
20
finish.
Is gonna be higher than that because it's still a
now let me get off. Let me get off.
Right around.
So let me get off. So let's
say
you got
like I'm wrong.
I'm talking to you. You talking to him, nigga. Damn. So let's call it 4,500. Cause here go the number with just an extra 300-400 interest. Let's call it 4,500.
In the beginning of it.
20 months. 20 years of
and
12 months.
One.
Every month. This is what you gotta. Then as soon as they give me that $1 million, in 30 days, I'm gonna make my first 4,500. I'm gonna put about 300 grand to the side, or maybe 200 grand.
That's gonna be a lot larger than that.
And that's why.
By the end of the loan, because it's interest, right?
Of course.
So that.
But I'm talking monthly.
Gonna be 4,500.
Okay.
Then 20 years, that whole might be $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month.
Why would it be? Why would it be $10,000 in 20 years?
Because if money's sitting there, that's what interest is, right? Right, nice. If I put let's just talk about it in the bank. If I put my money in the bank, Cap, and it accrues interest, right? And I keep on putting money, or let's say the money in there, nigga, do that shit not grow over time? And then
grow?
The money gonna grow over time in a bank in the interest, right? And then if there's more money going in, the interest rate gonna stay the same, but the increase of the interest is gonna be larger.
Why you talking about a bank? I'm talking about paying the loan back.
Because that's who you're getting the money from. A bank. It's a lender. It's a lender. It's a bank. It's a lender.
I'm getting the money from K Nice.
Okay.
He giving me and him. He giving me the money, and me and him made a contract for me to pay him back in 20 years.
Okay. Right, okay, with the PPP at the
That's
end
the
of the loan,
that's the government.
At year 17, 18.
It's not a bank, that's the government. They operate different.
17, 18, let's say you default on a couple payments or something like, which you shouldn't because you got a meal. It's nothing to pay back $4,500, right? Right? You shouldn't default on no payment. So at going towards the end of the 20 years, or let's say even midway through, is that number not gonna grow?
Grow where? In the bank? Or you mean grow on the books of the debt that I'm paying off? The number's gonna shrink every time I paid it. This is how interest work. In case you didn't know, I don't know if you do, but I'm gonna tell you in case you didn't. If he say it's 5% interest, right, on $1 million, so my math may be wrong, but let's say that's 50 grand, right? Let me finish. So that means I owe him $1,050,000, right? Then I pay him. I ain't finished. I make a payment, and now I owe him $1,050,000 minus the $5,000. But now the new interest is calculated on the new balance.
I love y'all niggas. I swear to God, I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you wrong. I'm not saying that you wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be sure that we giving the people the funky, bro. Like, and just being like ideal situation. This shit is perfect. Right? If we're going to be real with the people, let's get the people some real shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real with the people and not act like, you know what I'm saying? And not just in this whole making good banter. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation, bro.
Can I give you some real shit? Okay, so now, let's say right now, this what I got. This what I got right here. They give me $1 million. Listen to what I'm finna tell you. I'm bringing in $65,000 right now. I'm just saying, a year with this. They give me $1 million. I expand. I double this shit. Do you know that? First of all, it's not gonna take me 20 years to pay the loan off. That's first of all. it's not gonna take me 20 years. I got a 20-year loan, but it's not gonna take me 20 years. The whole thing is to pay that bitch off early, so you don't have to pay all the interest. That's the first thing. So when I get the million, I'm expanding.
I think I need to. Off camera, I need to explain to you how interest works.
Hold on, Cap. That nigga don't need to explain to me shit.
See there?
You know what I'm saying?
Just asked me a question. I'm trying to tell you. Let's give the people what we talking about.
Right.
I'm expanding.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to explain to me shit off of camera. Like, if we're gonna give it to them, let's give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not.
Then it sound like you don't know how interest works.
No, I mean, because realistically, I look at this shit realistically speaking. Niggas is fuck around gonna default. Niggas is niggas, right? We don't have all the financial literacy. We don't have.
Shit from a street point.
Right. Nigga, we street niggas. The fuck?
Really?
Nigga, where you come? River Oaks. You're River Oaks, nigga. Come on, bro. You a street nigga. Where you from River Oaks now? And we gonna act like we was born with silver spoons. That's cool. And we were.
I'm from Cashmere Gardens. Nigga,
you know
fucking mean?
Like,
but I don't live there now, and I work very hard not to have to live there again. I'm not in the hood no more.
Me neither.
I'm 40.
Me neither. And I'm 33.
So why
you know what I'm saying? But because like
where I came from and where I am is two different places.
I don't want to make myself unrelatable to the people. You know what I'm saying? As far as
I'm gonna say
that's all I'm saying. Cool.
Instead of flipping dope, I'm gonna flip my business.
Right. Every street nigga is a street nigga by circumstance, not by choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The
whole point is to move and get better and not have your kids have to do the same bullshit you did. If you ain't trying to do that, then
so
you know what I'm saying?
And you are trying to do that. Like, you ain't in the streets, you work.
Right.
You hustle, you grind, you a hustler. You a hustling ass businessman.
What I said didn't make sense when I said if they gave me $1 million.
The fuck?
I'm gonna take my
business. You too far in your bag.
And I'm gonna expand. That didn't make no sense.
You too far in your bag.
Come about that motherfucker a little bit.
See that? You don't want to hear the real.
He listening.
So it don't make sense for me to expand my business.
Yeah.
And make more money.
Why y'all niggas talking like I'm retarded or something?
Because that shit you saying.
Because I can't never get you didn't talk more than me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got my point out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't never got it. But I mean, all I'm at the end of the day,
if the shoe fits.
Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga wanna if you get a PP, you go get your PPP loan, and they wanna tell you, here go $1 million, and you gonna take the $1 million. If you want the whole $1 million, great. You know what I'm saying? This all started because I said I'll take the $1 million and I get them boys back.
Hey, you ask questions.
Can't even finish. Get them boy. I'm gonna get them boy. I started out about you niggas give me $1 million. I'm gonna get these hoes 800 back, and I'm gonna keep 200. You know what I'm saying? For me to do what I need to do on my end to flip my bread and all that shit. I've paid back 800,000. That's a good. That's not on like being facetious and being funny as we was like on shit like 800,000. That's pretty good. But at the end of the day, as far as like even business credit, nigga, to pay back $800,000 on a loan immediately, I can pay that. They give me $1 million a day, and I tell them how they can tell you got 20 years to pay it back. And hold on, let's do what I'm saying. I got 20. If they tell me 20 years, you niggas make faces all you want to. If they tell me 20 years to pay back $1 million, and I get them boys back 800,000 in the first 3 years.
And you gonna charge the other two off?
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna give them. If I give them 800,000 in the first 3 years, is that not good? Just like if you have a car, it's the same shit.
So they
because
not gonna pay $1 million. The 800 gonna clear. I'm just asking. That's what you're saying.
I am hype South.
That's not how you create good credit, dog.
Paying back a loan is not how you get good credit. Niggas, in what world are you niggas living in? If I tell you, let me fucking finish. You asking a question before I can even complete my motherfucking process of what I was gonna do with that meal.
Hide it. You say you gonna hide it.
I'm gonna hide that 200. That's the nigga that's the facetious.
Tax it if it's buried.
That's the facetious part. See, we start off comical and then we get to talking about some real shit. Like this is great conversation.
That nigga
right?
say they can't tax it if it's buried.
If you buy a car, right? If you buy a brand new car, 2021.
I'm trying to pay the whole off. I'm trying to pay the whole off.
So and they tell you they tell you got 8 years, or let's say you got 6 years to pay off this 2021.
I'm trying to pay it off.
Right. Is it not better for your credit if you pay it off sooner than the 6 years?
Okay.
If you pay it, yes or no?
If you pay it off too soon, no.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question. But let me just make sure.
But can we start with yes or no first?
Okay, let me make sure.
Okay, can we start with yes or no first?
Sure
cool. I said okay. Just can we start with yes or no first?
Hey, both of y'all are two hard-headed Negroes, boy.
No, I'm not hard-headed.
He didn't use that yes or no first.
Shit.
The whole thing is the word payoff. I'm not hiding too.
It's not. I'm talking about a fucking car, nigga.
I'm gonna pay it off. I'm gonna pay that hoe off. I'm not gonna go hide nothing.
You gonna hide a fucking car, nigga? I'm talking about a car.
You gonna hide 200,000, nigga?
Fuck the 200. You worried about that? I asked you if you pay off a car ahead of time. Is that not good for your credit? Yes or no?
That's good for my credit. So what you
yes,
do,
right. That's good for your credit, right? Yes. Cool. That's all I want to know.
Now let's get back to the million. That's what we was talking about.
Right.
That's where everything came. Right. So you said you're gonna take 800, pay it back, and discard the 2.
I'm not gonna like that. Again, once again, like that was being facetious in the beginning of the conversation, so being comical.
Spell facetious.
I'm being
spell it. Spell it. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Spell it. Y'all using these words you can't even spell these motherfuckers.
Nah. Man, y'all niggas know what a nigga talking about, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we gonna find out in the comments, dog.
We are. Man, I just want y'all niggas to watch them hoes close. Watch them comments close, dog.
Yeah.
Don't be deleting shit.
I ain't gonna delete a bitch ass thing. Yeah. I ain't gonna delete a bitch ass thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. But I think on the cool, bro, I think we need to have more conversations like that. We ain't even really talk about too much of shit that we really want to talk about because we was on some other shit. But I think this one much needed though.
It is what it is. Hey, can I do it this time?
No, we can't do it yet, man, because before last time, the last time that we was here, the next week. You know what I'm saying? We've been kind of gone for like 2-3 weeks or something like that. And during that time, you know what I'm saying, Chucky got killed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to be sure we pay respect to Chucky. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that been on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with him. I know you fuck with him. You fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure we give respect to Chucky. You know what I'm saying? He sat right here, would have chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? Be sure.
Trill.
You know what I'm saying?
Trill forever, man. Rest in peace, Chucky Trill.
Straight up. And then y'all go to GMT Video Vibes too, you know what I mean, and check out the platform. We steady building it. It's steady getting stronger, getting bigger. If you're an artist, you want your video on there. You want what's everything that's on there? Nice.
Shit, video premieres. They probably can get a chance to come on this podcast if you know they talking right, they shit right, they music right.
Man, we can figure some shit out for you. We can figure some shit out for you though. GMT Video Vibes. Make sure you go to that website. Go to gmtradio.com. Check it out, live man.
I'm gonna do it this time, dog.
You ain't got no song you wanna tell them people to go listen to?
Damn.
Not this week.
I got something else on my man. I just want to do it first this time. I am DJ Nightcap.
And I am Hype South.
And this is Throw It in the Game, nigga. He ain't want to do it with me. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah. That good shit, though.